a hot minute since I last did a last live video, but hey, welcome to the live stream today. And today we're gonna be doing some gaming and stuff, and we also might talk a little bit about sports, but and also check in on some of the baseball games that are happening today. But let me give you a little rundown about what's been going on. So everything's been going good. Obviously I've been pretty productive this entire week. But before that, there was a lot of stuff that happened last week. Unfortunately, my best friend Sierra, who you've seen on my YouTube channel multiple times, um, uh, I guess she like fell and dislocated her elbow. And I remember like the night I found out, it's like, cause like no one really told me anything. And I remember when I tried to get a hold of her and I couldn't, and I found out the news, and it's like I saw that she was at the hospital through the Life 360 app that we have on our phones, and it's just like I like panicked, and it got to the point where my anxiety got to the best of me, and I had a panic attack, and I also had like an outburst, and kind of like, but that's done and over with and stuff, and I just been like, and I know that I was having a hard time with my anxiety and my emotions and stuff and all that, and I remember I know I was, I thought, I really thought that I was affecting my relationship with my friends and my family. And I remember I wanted to make a change and work on my anxiety and my flaws so bad that I literally power walked all the way to Western just to talk to my team about it, and stuff. My therapist Sarah and a bunch of other people at Western, and Dr. Petresco, my psychiatrist. I remember crying my eyes out because I wanted to make a change in myself for with my anxiety and my emotions, and just do better at it, and because I didn't want to lose my friends or my family because I have problems with that. And luckily they put me on medication that helps my anxiety, and um I also have been working on my anxiety by distracting me and doing hobbies that I like. And I also um got put on an anxiety med that's been working, so I haven't really been anxious that much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there was times where I was getting anxious here and there about things that are out of my control, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay positive and not worry about it, and um, and yeah, like, yeah. So, hello, Dania and Daima. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. But yeah. But let's just say that I haven't been anxious really. If anything, I've been pretty chill for the most part. Even though last night I kind of was a little worried because I thought that Sierra left her phone at social at the annex, and apparently, I guess it wasn't. Her phone died, and the Life 360 app made it so that she it wasn't telling her where she currently was and stuff. So that I kind of got anxious for nothing and stuff. Because I remember calling Sharon and being like, I think she might have left her phone. Um, but I guess not. I guess I was wrong the entire time. Um, but yeah. Oh, and Thursday I got to go to Friendship Community, and this time when I went to Friendship Community, I went to Friendship Community through Hi, I am Kushi. Hi, welcome to the stream. Um, but it's like I went to Friendship Community through Uber, which is a funny story because when I went to pay for my Uber ride and schedule it, I guess I might have clicked on the thing twice to reserve my ride, and it took double the money by mistake. And because I didn't have enough money at the time when I was at Friendship Community after hanging out with my friends at playing bingo and stuff, I didn't have the money to go home. So one of the volunteers at Friendship Community had to drive me back to my house at Brightwood. And the funny thing is, yesterday when I was like walking around Torrington Plaza, and I was like, you know, just doing my own thing, walking around Torrington Plaza. I had to pick up some photos from Staples and stuff, which, by the way, Staples let me have the photos for free. I didn't have to pay a single thing. They probably gave it to me for free because they knew I was a loyal customer. And I get develop photos from them all the time, so they let me have it for free, and that it was on them, which is pretty cool, because that saved me some money. But when I was walking around Torrington Plaza, after I bought a couple things from Dollar General, I checked my phone, and it said that I had $50 on my card. And it was interesting, because, like, I guess I got the money back because one of the volunteers of Friendship Community, who I won't say their name just for confidentiality reasons, but I guess they were able to successfully get my money back because they talked to the customer service through Uber app, and I guess somehow they managed to get my money back. So, and currently I have $40 on my card now, because let's just say that yesterday when we were at Social, Sierra and I went to the gas station next door, and we ended up getting these like cherry blossom Oreos that were really good, and we also both got a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi. Hey Kaiden, welcome to the chat. And it was interesting, yeah, because like these, and they're not just no ordinary Oreos. These are like exotic Oreos from Japan that I guess that the gas station got imported. And let's just say it's Japanese for certain. And we discovered that this is a cherry blossom flavored Oreo. And Sierra and I tried them, and they were really good, by the way. And I still have a whole package in that box left of them, and I was thinking, like, when I go to Friendship Community this next Thursday, I was gonna share them with my other best friend Rachel. So I was gonna share those with her, I think. And yeah, so and yeah, it's pretty cool though. And of course yesterday, because Sierra has to get arm surgery next week, we celebrated her birthday a week early and stuff, and we had like cupcakes and stuff, like from this like really cool bakery. I think it's Pure Love Bakery, I don't know, but the cupcakes, they were so good, and they had like cream in the middle, not just the frosting on top of it, but that also had like cream in the middle and stuff, and it was really good. If any of y'all are from the from the Canton Simsbury area in Connecticut, you gotta try it. It's really good. So yeah, it's really awesome. And yeah, so and then like so yeah, and then of course we put her on the hot seat and said what we like about her and stuff. And my speech about what I like about Sierra was very long, because Sierra has been my best friend for 5 years, and we've had nothing but great memories, and we've always been there through good times and bad. And the fact that like, even when we do have an issue here or there once in a blue moon, we're able to work it out and move on from it and stuff. Yeah, so it's like, matter of fact, I don't really have any issues with my friends. I've never had a disagreement with Sierra before. I've never had a disagreement with my other best friends, Rachel or Danny. Like they're all my best friends. Like Rachel, Sierra, and Danny, they're all my best friends, and I love them a lot. And I'm happy to have those three best friends in my life. So yeah. And obviously, if you guys are wondering if I got any updates about when I'll be moving to Michael Corey, I still don't know. We're still in the process of buying stuff, making sure I have all the stuff I need for my new apartment. And let's just say that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be moving in the next month and a half or some. So like, I'm hoping I move in before winter time, because I do not want to have to move in the cold and especially if it were to snow, like I would hate that, because you know me, I hate winter. I hate the snow. I hate all of it. I hate how cold it is. I hate how if it snows a lot, it cancels my plans with friends and family. I just don't like it. Oh, and then speaking of seasons, now that fall's around the corner, you guys, pumpkin spice is back in season. Do any of you guys like pumpkin spice coffee or anything pumpkin related that's sweet? Let me know in the comments below in the chat. So yeah, yeah, let me know if you guys like pumpkin spice. Like, say yes in the comments section, you guys, if you like pumpkin spice. Because I do. As a matter of fact, Sierra got pumpkin spice iced coffee from Crumbs yesterday, and when she was with one of our staff from Focus, hanging out with them, and she had like and I guess it like came in like a bucket cup kind of thing, and if you bring it back to Crumbs, you can get a refill for cheaper for it if you bring it back, so you can get like a refill deal on it, and pumpkin spice iced coffee, I love it every time it comes out around the fall time, and obviously it's that time of year again. So, and Sierra let me have a little bit of hers, and it was really good. Like, Crumbs makes really good iced coffee. Like, they're the best. Like, I know that I sometimes get pumpkin spice at Dunkin' and Starbucks, but you know me. I like to try it at new places, so yeah. It was really good nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pumpkin. Most people like it, I know there are some people that don't really care for pumpkin, but you have not lived till you have the coffee and pumpkin pie and cookies and all this stuff. Um, um, but yeah, we definitely, yeah, but like, oh, and then the Yankees are playing the Toronto Blue Jays today, in case you were wondering. The Yankees have been doing pretty good, you guys. Let's just say that the Yankees are definitely doing a pretty damn good job at making sure that they fight for the wild card spot. I know New York and Boston have been going back and forth in the AL Eastern Division standings to try and claim a spot in the wild card, since the Blue Jays are in first place and the Yankees are behind in second place in the AL East standings, and they're wanting to get a wild card spot. And we have to win. Like, we lost last night to Toronto, but hopefully we win today. And I'm just hoping that we still have a wild card spot, and because we don't want Boston to get that, because how we are. We don't want Boston to win at all, because you know how New York is with Boston with this whole rivalry. It's been a really bitter rivalry for like almost more than 100 years. So we want Boston to not go to, yeah. So obviously, because that's New York Yankees, that's what we do, that's what we want. Oh, and then also football season is finally here, you guys. Football season is officially here. It's opening weekend for NFL. So, and as you guys know, my favorite football team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Pittsburgh Steelers do this year. Hopefully we go to the playoffs, and then if so, go to the Super Bowl and win. So yeah, I'm hoping this is the Steelers' year this year. I know for the past couple years we haven't been doing so hot, like, and that we don't go too far in the playoffs, or we just don't end up going to playoffs at all, because I know last year we didn't make it to the playoffs. But like, I'm just hoping that the Steelers do good. Tomorrow, the Steelers play at 1 o'clock against the New York Jets, which should be interesting because Aaron Rodgers, who's our quarterback for the Steelers, last year he played for the New York Jets, and because the game should be interesting, it's because Aaron Rodgers will be playing quarterback for the Steelers, and they'll be going against his old team, previous team. So that should be interesting to see how Aaron Rodgers does against his old team. So let's hope that the Steelers win. Let's hope Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and also doesn't get injured or anything, so that he can play good football, and hopefully lead the Steelers to victory. So yeah. Um, yeah, and then I also find it crazy still how Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged. I thought they were eventually gonna like break up and stuff, how it always happens with Taylor Swift, but you know, but that didn't happen. She actually got engaged for once in her life, and I'm surprised because she's never gotten engaged before. Because she always dates someone and then break up with them, writes a song about them, then repeat the same cycle. But this time she got engaged, you guys, and it's crazy. So we don't know when it hasn't been said when they'll get married or when the wedding is, but news is they're engaged, and probably they're gonna start off the NFL season and stuff and all that, and they're gonna keep on talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and how they're engaged and how Taylor Swift is gonna cheer on her fiance. Like, we know that, like, I heard it on the news. You don't gotta continue to talk about it so much. But yeah. And then of course, the my friends are happy because the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Dallas Cowboys. So the Dallas Cowboys are already off to a bad start with being 0-1. So I can only imagine that my Uncle Russell and my cousin Aaron are probably not happy with the results of that game, and my other friend Danny is probably not happy because I know that like Sierra's an Eagles fan. Danny is like a Cowboys fan, so they were like kept on going back and forth. Oh, the Eagles are gonna win. No, the Cowboys are gonna win. But it ended up being that the Eagles took it at the end of the night. So I know there was some crazy plays and some and stuff in that game and people playing dirty and all that, but they do that all the time in football. So it's nothing different. And then I know that there's probably gonna be a baseball game that I'm gonna watch on my Xbox on the big TV later and stuff. Too, I forget what it is, but it's a free game in a day. And since it is around that time where the Yankees game, I'm pretty sure the Yankees game started a few minutes ago, so I can check for you guys to see. Because it is 1:24. The game probably started less than like 10, 15 minutes ago, so we can try and see what the score is so far. It's probably scoreless still because the game just started, you guys. So, but I can check because you never know, really. Don't always assume. Alexa, who's winning the Yankees game?
The New York Yankees are tied with the Toronto Blue Jays 0-0 in the top of the second inning.
Yeah.
With 1 out and none on, Luis Gil is pitching to Nathan Lukes. The count is 2-2.
Yeah, so the game is still scoreless because the game practically just started. And so it just started, so no, kind of not a surprise. So it's like and Luis Gil is pitching today, so hopefully our starting pitcher, Luis Gil, hopefully he'll prevent the Blue Jays from scoring. So, because our pitching, we're really counting on our pitching. So it's like, we want our pitching to do better. Alexa, give me the notification.
Good afternoon, Cameron. One new notification. For Cameron from your follow updates, MLB highlights. Blue Jays defeat Yankees 7-1. Do you want to hear more about this?
No, absolutely not. My Amazon thinks that I want to hear about the Yankees losing. You know that if the Yankees lose, I am not interested in watching the highlights. Like, you really think I want to hear about my team losing? No, I refuse to listen to that. But yeah, so it's like, yeah. Oh, and you know what, chat? You know what the thing that sucks about Sierra being having to get surgery and then her dislocating her elbow, even though she seems to be doing fine, doesn't hurt as much, but she's still in a sling with wrapping and stuff. You know what stinks about that, you guys? She can't do Special Olympics golf tournaments this year. She's out for the season because of that. And because of that, yeah, she's out for the season. And the funny thing is that Special Olympics golf tournaments was supposed to be next Sunday, which is September 14th on the calendar, and that's actually Sierra's birthday, because her birthday is next Sunday, and she'll be 28. And like yeah, so let's just say that her birthday is supposed to be next Sunday, and she was supposed to do Special Olympics golf tournaments, but because she got injured, she's out for the season, which is why the only person that I know that's my best friend and is still able to do the golf tournaments because she's not injured and she's still active is Rachel, because Rachel is still able to play for Special Olympics golf tournaments next Sunday, which is going to be located in Hamden, Connecticut, I think. Which is why I ended up giving Rachel this golf ball that had a butterfly on it, and Sierra and I gave it to her, and so and Rachel really loved it too. So we're hoping that, like, because Sierra can't play, we're hoping that for Team Simsbury, we're hoping that Rachel will win gold since Sierra can't play. We're hoping that Rachel will win gold at the Special Olympics golf tournaments next Sunday on the 14th, and hopefully my best friend Rachel will win gold and take the victory for the team. So let's all hope. Yeah. So long story short, guys, let's all hope that my best friend. Yeah, let's all hope that my best friend Rachel wins gold. So yeah, sorry if I am repeating myself like that. I tend to do that a lot, especially like if I'm like super excited or hyper about something. So yeah, but yeah, especially when I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying. So. So, this should be interesting, you guys. I just remembered that later on to this evening here in Torrington, it's supposed to be a thunderstorm, which sucks because, I know that my roommate does not like thunderstorms, and that it is bothersome because, like, how some people, like, they just have noise sensory issues and stuff. So that's what it is. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, you guys. It doesn't really look like it's gonna thunderstorm, but maybe I might be wrong. Okay, sometimes looks can be deceiving and stuff, but I may be wrong, you guys. But it actually is nice out right now, but that could change quickly in a flash. But like it's actually nice out today, you guys. It's a little bit hot out for considering the fact that it's September and summertime is pretty much over, but it looks pretty nice out. But like I said, that could change in a heartbeat. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but let's just say this is sometimes where we have social outside when it's nice out, and as you can see, this is from social from like about a week ago. Some of the guys were playing some Tetris and stuff, like the Tetris block game and stuff. It's kind of like an outdoor game, and yeah, it's really nice. Like, we have a nice area to have socials at sometimes, but like, yeah. But yeah, needless to say, it's nice out now. It's beautiful out now, but it could change in a heartbeat later. And, then it would probably start thunderstorming and stuff. But, yeah, so. But, that should be interesting, though, because, when it comes to the baseball game at Rogers Center for the Yankees Blue Jays game, I wonder if, like, because that's the thing. Well, here's the thing, though. If it does start to rain, the Rogers Center baseball stadium in Canada has a roof. So if it were ever to start raining, they would just have to put the roof over, which is cool about Rogers Center because then that means they don't got to worry about rain delays and stuff. But let's go back inside, you guys, because it is so damn hot. You know, considering the fact that it's September, and no wonder why my roommate put on the air conditioner, because it is hot out. Yeah, and it's like September, like yeah, and it's like, and you know, I know that like now that summer is over, like the kids are back in school and stuff, and like the adults go to work and stuff too. So, Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Saturday, September 6th.
Okay, it's September 6th, so it's kind of hot out for something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's how it is. So yeah, it's probably gonna. Let me check. Alexa, give me the weather for this evening.
This evening, in Torrington, you can look for rain, with temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until Saturday, September 6th,
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Well, guess we were right. Yeah, you guys, and then like, you know, I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, so it's like, oh, and then college football season is back too. And, you know, I don't really watch college football. I watch, like, professional football, like NFL, like, you know, so, and I told you I'm a Steelers fan. But if I did watch college football and I had to choose, I would choose the Yukon Huskies football team because, as you guys know, like, my family is a Yukon family because, like, you know, like, we like Yukon Huskies for basketball and stuff, both men and women, because, as you guys know, I've mentioned this before on my YouTube channel, that, my mother went to Yukon for college, back in, from 1993 to 1997, and then by 1997, my mom graduated, from Yukon. And yeah, the thing is though is that my mom, I don't know what class it was, but there was a class or something where my mom was like in like a class or like something, and she was like in the same room as former Yukon women basketball players Kara Walters and Rebecca Lobo. And I found that so cool, especially now when you look back on it and it's 2025, so basically like fast forward like almost like 30 years later, like it's so cool to know that my mom was like, and obviously they went on, the Kara Walters and Rebecca Lobo went on to go to the WNBA, and then they're probably retired by now, and they're probably announcers for basketball games. And looking back on that, it's so cool how my mom, yeah. And there was also a time where my mother, right, she, my mom, like growing up, like in school, high school and stuff, my mom played the flute, you know, because that's one of the extracurricular activities my mom did, and she knew how to play the flute and stuff. And because the Yukon knew she played the flute, my mom was offered to play in the Yukon band, playing the flute and stuff. But my mom turned it down because she wanted to stay back at her dorm and study on what she wanted to study on for what she wanted to become for a job. And, you know, that's basically the story about how my mom turned down an offer to playing in a Yukon band. And you know what? She did make a good choice, you know, because I know how studious my mother was. I knew how hardworking she was, you know, and stuff. And, you know, I know she started off wanting to become like a dietitian or something, but then she like, or a pediatrician or something, but then she changed her mind and she went back to nursing school so that she could become a registered nurse. And then My mom graduated in 2005, when I was 7 years old. The rest is history. And, then my mom just went on to be a registered nurse at multiple different hospitals. Then, in her final years of being alive, she became a travel registered nurse, working at different hospitals in the northeastern region. And then, yeah. And then during that career, that's when my mom passed away on December 3rd of 2018, which is interesting because this year, if my mom were still alive this year on December 19th, 2025, later in a few months from now, she would have been 50 years old. And I know my mom passed away too soon at the age of 42, and it's sad. But I love her, and I know she's watching over me, proud of all the achievements that I've accomplished. And yeah, and honestly, when her 50th birthday does arrive this year, I'm gonna probably do a tribute to her. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it. And I'll keep you guys posted whatever I do, and I'll let you know on the channel whatever ideas I come up with. Um, wow, you guys! I just realized we've been doing this live stream for already a half an hour. That's so crazy. It's like time flies when you're having fun when you do live streams and stuff. I can't believe that we're already 31 minutes into this live stream already. I guess I've been so busy blabbering and stuff that I wasn't paying attention to how fast the time was flying by, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's so crazy. And yeah, but yeah, it's just basically, yeah, and hold on. Um, but yeah, was gonna bring up something, but I don't remember what exactly it was. Um, oh yeah, and obviously, since fall is around the corner too, obviously people have been going to all those fairs and stuff, and and all that. And I kind of want to go to the fairs. I just don't know how I would be able to go unless I planned it with friends or something, or I took an Uber there. I don't know, but it's fine. But I also kind of want to go apple picking because I love apple picking because there's just Lyman orchards, where they have fields of different apples and stuff. I like to go apple picking there, and sometimes I also like to do all the other activities they have there, and I like to shop at the store too. And I remember every year when we would go to the Lyman Orchards store, I would always beg my mom every year as a kid growing up after apple picking if she can buy me a candied apple. And she did it almost every year. And their candied apples are great. They're very hard to eat, and they make your freaking mouth red from the candy part of it, and it kind of fucks up your teeth a bit, but needless to say, they're good. And comment down below, you guys, what's your favorite apple related dessert? Let me know. Cause yeah, you know what? And what's really interesting? So last year, since I know Halloween is coming up, Spirit Halloween was a store that was in the Torrington Plaza nearby South Main Street and stuff, and they had the Spirit Halloween opening there at the Torrington Plaza last year, but this year they're all the way up on East Main Street, and I don't know how I'll be able to ever try and shop for a Halloween costume now, even though I haven't really completely thought about what I want to be for Halloween this year, since I do like dressing up for Halloween, despite the fact that I'm 27 years old and I'm a grown man and stuff. And I know usually when you're around that age, you stop dressing up for Halloween, unless you're going to a Halloween party. But I haven't really thought about what I want to be for Halloween. But needless to say, I'm disappointed that they relocated Spirit Halloween all the way up on East Main Street. But maybe that might be a good thing, because since I'm going to be moving to Michael Corey, which is an apartment building I'll be going to that I told you about, that I got accepted to for subsidized living from the Torrington Housing Authority, maybe because I'm moving, and because that's up on East Main Street where I'm going to live next, maybe I could just walk to Spirit Halloween and try and see if I can find a costume. even though I do already have a couple costumes that I already own, and I'm teeter tottering between them because I don't know if I want to be Rainbow Dash for Halloween since I have a Rainbow Dash onesie, or if I want to be Eevee from Pokemon for Halloween since I have that onesie kind of costume too, or if I want to be something creative, you know, 'cause, like I don't know. I might try and be creative. I might try and like what's the word I'm looking for? Um, but I might try and be creative and see what I can do. Football Production says it doesn't matter how old you are, do what you want. Well, I appreciate your support, Football Productions. I'm glad you agree with me that it's okay to dress up for Halloween at my age. Thank you so much, man, for your support. Um, so yeah, but yeah, but yeah. I don't know what else to talk about, you guys, but we're about to but now we're about to do that segment where I know that I said in the live stream at the beginning that I was going to do a little bit of gaming, and I am getting bored and I kind of want to play some Fall Guys right now. So, let's play. Oh, and by the way, you guys, sorry if there's like a lot of noise in the background, because because it's so hot out and because the heat is getting into the house, we have our air conditioner on, so it is not, you know, this thing is old as all hell, but it still works like an arm. If you don't have anything to talk about, I have it, bro. Oh, you have a broken ankle, man. I'm so sorry, Football Productions. I really do hope that your ankle feels better, and you know, hopefully it'll be a speedy recovery for you. I mean, like I said in the live stream earlier, I know that my best friend Sierra got injured herself, dislocating her elbow. So hopefully your recovery is a speedy recovery, and hopefully Sierra's injury will be a speedy recovery. Wow, I cannot speak properly. It's like today. It's like maybe it's because I'm talking too fast. I don't know. But here we go, you guys. Let's play some Fall Guys. Now Fall Guys is one of my favorite video games that I like to play on my Xbox, and I can show you guys what it looks like on my screen. So I like to play a lot of Fall Guys on my Xbox. Thank you, and I pray for her. Thank you so much, Football Productions. Thank you so much for your support, man. And you know, that's not my Xbox. This is my Xbox, the black one. This one is my roommate's, but it's not plugged in. But this one, that's the black Xbox One X that my Uncle Russell gave me for my birthday this year because he bought a PS5 and he figured, like, he calls me up and be like, hey, you want an Xbox for your birthday? And I'm like, hell yeah, is that even a question? I have a Nintendo Switch, I'm getting bored of it, so hell yeah, I want an Xbox for my birthday. So we're about to play some Fall Guys on it. You know, I know that I have a bunch of different games for my Xbox, and I can show you guys my little stash of Xbox games that I have, both that are Xbox 360 and Xbox One X. But the problem with some of these games, I tried playing some Xbox 360 games on my Xbox. I didn't realize that there are certain games for the Xbox that you can play that are backwards compatible, because not all Xbox 360 games work for the Xbox One X, which sucks because that was a waste of time. But the only Xbox 360 game that works on a Xbox One X and is backwards compatible is this one, which is the Game of the Year edition of Call of Duty 2. So that's the only one that works. We got Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts. We got a lot of Call of Duty games thanks to my uncle, since my uncle used to play a lot of Call of Duty. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, WWE SmackDown Raw 2007, which I'm not going to play this because I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling. NHL 2014, which I wouldn't play either, because I'm not the biggest fan of hockey. And even if I do watch hockey, it's for the fights. Then we got Madden 25, Madden NFL 2014 for the 25th anniversary. NHL 2K6, which again, I would not play because I don't like watching hockey really. And I only watch it for the fights. And then we got Madden NFL 2010. But let me show you guys my collection for Xbox One. We got NBA 2K18. I play that sometimes. Forza Motorsport 7, which is another one of my favorites. I play it every now and then. Call of Duty World War II, which obviously I played this game. I completed the first part mission of the game, but haven't really played it much for about a couple months. We got Madden 21. We got Super Lucky's Tale, which I have no idea what the hell this is. And I don't know why Uncle Russell would buy this, because this does not look like a game he would play. And let's just say that it's a children's game that kind of looks like a knockoff version of like Sonic from Tails, like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. And then we got Madden 19, which, yeah, this is my favorite one because it's got a Pittsburgh Steelers player on it. Since my favorite football team for NFL is the Steelers. Then we got NHL 18, which I probably wouldn't play much of since I, again, don't like hockey. Then we got Madden 22, which has two of my enemies on the freaking cover. Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, who we do not want to win the Super Bowl this year. So let's hope for that. Hold on, you guys. I hope you don't mind, but hold on a sec. I like Fall Guys, but I would need to download it again, but it would take a while. I know. I totally get what you mean, because it like takes forever to download a game on consoles nowadays. It takes forever installing, and you gotta do this, that, and the other, and you know, it's a pain in the ass to set up. So I totally get it, man. You know, I would hate to wait that long too. It's like you're waiting for the thing to load, and then you're just sitting there waiting for it, and then you fall like this thing is still loading. Damn. Yeah. So, hold on a sec. Let me put you down for a second so I can organize my games and put them back where I kept them. So bear with me here. I'll be right back in a sec. Shit. There we go. Then let me put this back. All right, chat. Football production says exactly. Yep. Great minds think alike. Hold on, you guys. Let me take a sip of my Propel, my grape Propel, which, yeah, because like I'm starting to get thirsty from all this talking. So let me open this up. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, they sealed the crap out of this. Oh my god. Oh shit. I almost lost track of I almost dropped my phone. That's why you saw the screen shake a bit. But, Diboja, cheers. Oh, I feel so much better after that. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so, oh, by the way, you guys, I thought I'd tell you before I start gaming. Speaking of games, we were doing like game night at Friendship Community, and like on Thursday, And let's just say I won around a bingo, and I know that I was like sitting next to my best friend Rachel and stuff, and like I know I was like I know how much Rachel wanted to win and stuff, and I already won once that night, and so every time my card was like one away from getting bingo, I would switch it to Rachel and be like, "Hey, you can have my card. If this wins, you can have the victory." But unfortunately, my best friend Rachel didn't win that night, and I kind of felt so bad because I won but she didn't, and I felt bad that she didn't win a single match because like Rachel's one of my really good best friends, and I want the best, and I want her to win too, since I know how much she likes winning. But it's okay though. She had a lot of fun with me since we're best friends, and it had been a while since we last seen each other. It had been a couple weeks since we last saw each other. And we were happy to see each other and play and 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 obviously Rachel and I are best friends. Like Rachel and I have been best friends for about a year and stuff. But like Rachel and I are really good best friends, so at least I was glad that I was that I yeah. So, but do football production says, do you play Roblox? I used to play Roblox, but I feel like there's not really much on Roblox that I'm interested in playing anymore. So yeah, cause there's just some specific games that they had in the game that they got rid of, and I stopped playing it because of that. So I don't really play much Roblox. So but cause but yeah. Plus I don't have Roblox download on my Xbox or anything, and I don't think my laptop computer can perform Roblox that well either. So because usually I just use my computer to watch YouTube or do some surf the internet or watch baseball games. So yeah. And football production says I feel bad too. Yeah, because I felt bad that Rachel didn't win a single round of bingo, and because Rachel is one of my really good bestest friends, I really wanted her to win. But I was the only one that ended up winning, and I felt really really bad. But at least Rachel had fun with me because like I said, Rachel and I have been best friends for a long. Rachel and I have been best friends for a long time now, and we were just happy to see each other that night since it had been a couple weeks since we last saw each other. So at least we had fun this past Thursday together at Friendship Community playing bingo. Period. So oh, by the way, I want to show you guys something. But I want to. Well, I'll show you guys in another video because I know I've been talking a lot and stuff in this stream. So let's start playing Fall Guys. And I would play some music in the background while I'm playing Fall Guys, but I don't want to get into trouble with copyright and stuff for YouTube, because you know how YouTube can be with the whole copyright thing if you have music playing in the background and stuff, with the whole copyright rules and stuff and their policies and all that stuff. And yes, I know it's stupid the way they are with that, but kind of got to play it safe. Football production says, I have to go. I will join later because I have chores. Okay, football productions. Well, thank you so much for showing up into the stream, man. And I'll hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, and subscribe and stuff. It means a lot when you do, man. So hope you get those tours done in a jiffy and come back whenever you can. So yeah, have a good one, man. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, you guys, I just got a couple notifications from Marco Polo. I guess Sierra was trying to message me a couple times, but the connection was slow, so it took a while for me to get those notifications and stuff. So I guess I forgot about that. So yeah, but here we go, you guys. By the way, I know you guys, like, for some people that play Roblox, it's how some people have like special character designs and stuff. Well, Well, so let me show you what my character looks like. It's kind of basic, I know, but this is what my character looks like. It's a character with like a hot pink skin, and I know it's basic, but I don't really have enough credits and stuff to be buying new skins or anything on the game. So I just play with what I already have or unlocked. So that's just how it is. Not sure how I'm gonna go about this. If I'll just prop you guys against something so that you could see. There we go. There we go. It works. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see what I'm doing because I don't have like multiple camera angles and stuff. So you're just gonna see my face, like looking at the TV screen, and then like play for a bit. So yeah. So let's get started. Let's do the classic solo part of it because I don't really have other of my friends on Xbox right now currently active. And to be honest with you, it won't ever because all of my other friends don't really have Xbox because a lot of my best friends I know that play video games, they like to do PC gaming most of the time. And so, which is why none of my friends really play much console games on Xbox. So I'm just gonna do solo on Fall Guys, as you can tell. Freezy Peak. Okay, here we go. This I know I'm really good at. So I'm gonna prop you guys against here, and I'll try and show you guys. Yeah. So here I go. All right, here we go, you guys. But yeah, I can definitely start talking to you guys too about. Well, because I can multitask. I know sometimes I have a hard time multitasking, but I can do the best I can while doing this live stream and stuff. And now the thing is though, I've been playing Fall Guys since it first came out, like during the pandemic, like when COVID first became an issue in America and stuff. And god damn it, I just freaking fell because of these big ass snowballs. Yeah, I've been playing this game since it first came out. Like, it came out in 2020 when, like, the pandemic became an issue, which is crazy. How it's been 5 years since, COVID became a problem in our country. And I'm just glad that it's not as bad as what it used to be. But, like, I used to play this game a lot on one of my best buddies' PlayStation 4 or 5, I don't remember. But I think it was on the PlayStation 5 because one of my best buddies who happens to live in Michael Corey, and I'll be living in the same building as him soon. Like, yeah. This game is so much fun. It's so addicting and stuff. So it's like, oh my god, I barely qualified. I'm not even lying. I became like the dead last person to qualify. That is so crazy. I thought I was gonna lose on my first try. Yeah, so it's like, let me show you guys the next level that I'm about to do next. It's taking a while to load. I know and I'm sorry if it's taking forever for them to choose a game, but sometimes it takes a while, but let's see what they're going to pick next. Hyperdrive Heroes. Oh no. This is probably going to be a pain in the butt, especially since there's people that try and play dirty against me and they push me off the hoverboard. So let's hope that it doesn't happen, because you know how some people in Fall Guys can be. They like to be jerks and push you off the hoverboard, and then they cause you to, get eliminated for something. And obviously that means I'd be catching strays for no apparent reason. So, but it is what it is. Honestly, yeah, well, I just gotta be careful, and I gotta be aware of my surroundings when it comes to the players that I'm playing against. Oh god, this is not good. Oh, never mind. Safe at the plate. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Wait, why am I saying save the plate? We're not playing baseball. But yeah, hold up. Um, so far so good. I haven't fallen and got eliminated yet, and I'm glad because nobody's playing dirty against me right now. But that's probably bound to change because people play dirty on Fall Guys all the time. So I gotta be careful because some of these people will be a bunch of jerks, and if they do, I am so tempted to report them if that happens. So I gotta be careful because these people just love to play dirty. Um, um, yeah. Ooh. Oh, serves that dude right. Here we go. Jump. Jump her down. Jump up and I'll bug it down. Oh shit, that was close. I almost freaking died. Oh my god. And I don't know what it is, guys, but I just love platforming video games. Like that's one of my favorite video game genres, and I just died. Fuck. Because yeah, well. So I'm gonna have to start fresh. Okay. Yeah, so not really sure how much I'll be doing this live stream for, but because I know that there's some sports games that are on later that I kind of want to watch, and it's 2 o'clock, and there is a game that I was gonna watch on my Xbox and stuff because of that, and like also I got some notifications from Marco Polo because I guess my best friend Sierra was trying to message me a couple times about something, and I kind of want to see what she was trying to tell me. So this is probably going to be the last round that I'll play of Fall Guys, and the next time I die, I'll probably, call it quits and also end the live stream altogether and stuff. But, I'm just glad that I was able to do a live stream with you guys, period. Since it had been a short while since I last did a live stream and stuff. Plus, I want to also check to see how many views my YouTube short that I made about an hour or two ago has already. Because I made a YouTube short of me dancing to this new song by this K-pop boy band NCT Wish. And the song's called Color, which is a really good song, by the way. It's really catchy and stuff, and I love how upbeat it is. So, oh my god. And, I'm probably going to, check to see how many views my YouTube short has, because I'm just curious. Why does that keep on happening? This log keeps on pushing me off the thing. God damn it. I know that... Yeah, hold on. Because there's no way I'm going to qualify if I keep on dying. So I'm going to try again. So let's try again. Even though now I'm going to have to wait another minute or two to go to another server. But, but it's fine because, what can you do, Maybe it's because... Maybe the reason why I didn't qualify that round was because, I'm having a little hard time multitasking playing the game while also talking to you guys, which is crazy, but, I try my best, So it's like, oh, Hit Parade. Oh, man. Well, this should be interesting. Yeah, so... Hold on. Okay. So far, so good. Yes, I qualified. Yeah. Oh wow, we've been doing this live stream for almost an hour, you guys. That's crazy. Telling you, just like I said earlier in the live stream, time flies. Man. I qualified though, just in case you know. Um, so, oh man. Yeah, give it 3, 2, 1, and we have officially done this live stream for an hour. Huh. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, maybe in the future, you guys, if I ever do, like, get enough money or something, maybe I can try and see if I can get the correct technology, equipment, and stuff I need so that you guys will be able to see me, watch me play video games on multiple cameras and stuff. I might do that, or I could ask for, like, all the equipment I need for Christmas. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably ask for the equipment that I need for Christmas. My my live streams, if I were to ever video game and stuff, you guys could see what I'm doing. But and you don't have to look at it this way. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. What it is, oh, what's up? And never got gun, it's a little bug. Every black boy need a little love. Oh my god. Sorry for like randomly singing. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Almost there. There we go. Here we go. Let's just hope I don't get knocked off the ledge. And I qualified again. Thank God. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this person doing? Why are they just sitting there? Huh. And that person had a Tales from Sonic the Hedgehog skin. Oh, man. Yeah, well. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me see how much battery life I have left on my phone, by the way. I have 64% battery life. So we're definitely good in the hood. So let's just yeah. Yeah. So here we go. By the way, you guys, I thought I'd tell you too that, oh no. Oh wow. That actually was convenient for me. Okay, well, by the way, you guys, like, yeah, so, and if you guys have, like, a favorite, if you guys ever want me to, like, by the way, you guys, I also like to do some singing videos on YouTube, too, sometimes, and like I said in some of my previous videos, if there's ever a song that you want me to sing for my YouTube channel, let me know in the comments below, and I will gladly do that. Oh, well, and I died in Fall Guys because I literally was talking to you guys about something, but it's fine, because I was thinking about just putting an end to my YouTube stream anyways. Oh, and look who came on my live stream, guys. Hey, Sierra, how's it going? I was just about to I was just about to end the live stream, Sierra, but now that you popped on, I guess I can stay for a few minutes longer. I was just gonna head out and I was just gonna like watch the baseball game on my was just gonna watch the baseball game on my Xbox, by the way. Which, by the way, if you're wondering if I'm watching the Yankees game, yeah, I technically am, but I also kind of switched over because I wanted to see. There's a baseball game that I am watching, and I'll show you guys too once it pops up on the screen. So the free game of the day, where the baseball game is free to watch, it's Washington Nationals versus the Chicago Cubs, which I'm gonna watch that right now, and I guess I'll root for the Cubs, just because I know some people from Chicago. But let me mute that volume and stuff. So yeah, but but yeah, that's pretty much the game that I'm watching. You guys are about to watch. Oh man, but oh, by the way, Sierra, I saw that you were trying to Marco Polo me and message me a while ago. What was it that you were trying to tell me on Marco Polo? No way. Octavio was at the Yankees game? Oh, lucky. I'm jealous of him, man. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh man. Can't wait to hear all about it from him and stuff. So, yeah. That's crazy. Hold on, let me drink some of my Propel. I'm jealous now. That's crazy. Oh man. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is though. Oh man, just get back to the baseball game. Stop showing me a bunch of commercials. Man. I wish there was a way I could watch the baseball game ad-free, but there isn't. So, yeah, but, because, yeah, Sierra, I noticed that you were trying to, Marco Polo me a while ago. Since you're on my chat and stuff, what was it that you were, messaging me about and stuff? Because I was gonna go on Marco Polo and see what you were, see your messages and stuff. But, yeah, so. Oh, the game hasn't even started yet. Okay. I thought that the Cubs, Nationals game started, but they haven't even started yet. They're still doing warm-ups. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you guys, for those of you who, for those of you who are new to my channel, make sure you also subscribe to my best friend Sierra's YouTube channel. It is Sierra Rose Scora Thomas, as you see at the bottom of your screen. So be sure to follow my best friend Sierra on. Be sure to follow my best friend Sierra on her YouTube channel. Check out her content. Her content is pretty entertaining too. So, yeah. Look up Rainbow Loom designs you want to learn. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be sure to do that for certain. Yeah. Yeah, especially since we're doing that Rainbow Loom business and stuff too, cuz I know I offered to help, so yeah. Even though I don't really have the supplies on me right now, I'll probably do it whenever the next time we hang out and stuff. I don't know when that'll be since you have the surgery, but we'll play it by ear. So yeah. Um, yeah, so totally. Yeah, so I really need to get that. I just saw a commercial about the Disney Plus Hulu ESPN bundle. I should get that bundle so that way I have something to watch when I live at Michael Corey. So that'd be cool. Um, this should be awesome though. Oh boy, but oh excuse me, sorry about that. Oh, you made a video on your YouTube channel, Sierra? That's cool. I'll be sure to check it out later. I'm just gonna watch the baseball game first, and then I'll probably watch your YouTube video later. So yeah, I'll definitely be sure to do that. Um, yeah. Um, guys. I think I'm gonna stop the YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna stop this YouTube live stream because, I'm probably gonna start watching the Nationals Cubs game that's I'm watching currently on my TV right now on my Xbox, and and I kind of want to watch the game and stuff. Especially since like it's a little bit difficult to like watch the game and also live stream at the same time, even though I've done it before, but like and stuff, but like so that's kind of a lie, but also not, but like it looks like the game's about to start. The players are taking the field, so obviously I know that I know that I'm a Yankees fan, but I also like to watch other baseball games because I like to see what kind of competition the Yankees have ahead of them. So, I like to do that. Kind of like how my uncle and my cousin like to watch other football teams play just to see what competition the Cowboys have coming for them. So, yeah. But that's what I'm going to do. Let's hope the Yankees win, and let's hope the Cubs win since I'm favoring the Cubs, since I have some friends that are from Chicago. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot when you do. And be sure to subscribe to my best friend Sierra's YouTube channel. It would mean a lot. So, so hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you Grand Slammers another time. Bye.